Hello, everybody. Today I'm talking about Jupiter in Aquarius. It is coming back to Aquarius after having a short trip to it early in 2021. And now it is going to be in Aquarius from 20th November to 13th of April 2022. Always Jupiter in Aquarius is to be celebrated because finally for 12 years we have done the debilitation of Jupiter. So let us explore. Hello, I'm Komilla Sutton and we are talking Jupiter in Aquarius. And do remember to subscribe, press the bell notification. And Jupiter in Aquarius is from 20th November 2021 to 13th April 2022. Always Jupiter in Aquarius is celebrated because it is end of Jupiter's debilitation sign of Capricorn, and it goes into Aquarius. The belief is this, that it is in Aquarius that the churning of the ocean took place, and all the spiritual festivals connected to the churning of the ocean are done with Jupiter in fixed signs. So Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio. However, this year there's been a bit of a confusion because last year Jupiter went into Aquarius, and this year it has retrograded back into Aquarius and come back again. So this is the second trip of Aquarius. So in India they celebrated the Kumbh Mela last year, whereas actually it could have been celebrated this year. In fact, this would have been the correct year, 21-22, because Jupiter goes into Aquarius. But I think the main reason, one of the reasons why they did it last year was one of the major bathing times and sacred times is when Sun is in Aries and Jupiter is in Aquarius. So by the time Sun goes into Aries in 2022, Jupiter has gone into Pisces. So this is, not having the Kumbh Mela. Of course, this is up to the authorities to decide. I don't make the decision. Do as Mela means festival. So we should celebrate Jupiter in Aquarius. As it comes into Aquarius, at the shift of Jupiter, there's always belief that all the gods and goddesses come down to earth to celebrate this wonderful occasion and the shift of Jupiter from one sign to the other. So Jupiter in Aquarius, its two rulers are very strong. Firstly, the difference between Capricorn and Aquarius for Jupiter is no longer debilitated, no longer the heaviness of Saturn. So Aquarius is still ruled by Saturn, but Saturn is in its own sign throughout this transit. And then the other ruler is Rahu, who is also exalted throughout the transit. So therefore, Jupiter has kind of underlying support from these two planets. And we have to exercise wisdom and knowledge, maybe in a creative way. And I feel Aquarius being a sign of making the world a better place, we can think about our responsibility to the environment, to the climate change, all these things, and Jupiter can stimulate debate as well. And one of the good things about this transit is that Jupiter is not making any conjunction. It has already done the conjunction with Saturn. It has already done most of the conjunctions. Only in March that Jupiter will conjoin with Mercury, and then Mars and Venus come into Aquarius, but they don't have a conjunction. Only in March that other planets join, and first there is combustion with the Sun on 5th of March. 20th of March, 20th, 21st, there's a planetary war with Mercury. And then end of March, Venus goes into Aquarius, but doesn't conjoin with Jupiter. And then on 7th of April, Mars goes into Aquarius, but they don't conjoin with Jupiter. So one of the things we can think about is that Jupiter is left entirely to its own resources. And I would say that is very good, because there's no conflict, there's no difficulty. And wherever Jupiter is in your sign, that is the area he's blessing you, giving you plenty. And we should celebrate this occasion of Jupiter in Aquarius. So looking at your charts from moon's point of view and ascendant point of view, Aries, Jupiter goes into the 11th house of profit, of positive energy, and I would say that it can bring profit on any area that you're interested, whether it's money, whether it is spirituality, good friends, good energy. So enjoy this transit. Taurus, Jupiter is in your 10th house, and 10th house is excellent position for Jupiter. It's going to give you more career success, opportunity. Also from the 10th house, it will have a direct aspect on the 4th house. So bring happiness, joy, and maybe it will help you to find a better quality home if that is what is interested. Gemini, Aquarius is your 9th house, higher knowledge, good luck, good opportunities. The main thing is this: it is moved out of your 8th house, which it has been bothering and troubling for some time. And 9th house, also good time to study something more, teach, advise people, but general good luck. Jupiter will be aspecting Gemini as well, so makes you feel a lot better. Cancer, Aquarius is your 8th house. So wherever Jupiter is going to expand. 8th house can give some unexpected money, unexpected finances, general good luck. But it can also be transformative and spiritually transformative too. So Jupiter can bring some unexpected opportunities and unexpected changes in your life. Leo, Aquarius is good position for you. It's a house of relationships. And the best thing about Jupiter in Aquarius is it's aspecting your ascendant. So it will help you to develop yourself, calm yourself down. Those unattached looking for relationships, Jupiter and Aquarius definitely will bring new relationships for you. Virgo, Jupiter's gone into your 6th house. So this is not the best transit for you. I would say 6th house is health and healing. So think about that. It can also be karma yoga. Do something good for somebody, and selfless work would be a good way to deal with this transit. You may feel sometimes that there are some blocks in relationships, and go slowly with that situation. Libra, Aquarius is your 5th house. Even though Jupiter is not the best planet for you, Jupiter by transit will always deliver. It is creativity, ideas, children, all positively aspected. It can also mean that if those wanting to have children, Jupiter in Aquarius can bring the blessings of children as well, and general lot of good ideas, creativity. And Jupiter aspects Libra from the Aquarius, so that is also a good thing. You've been having Saturn's aspect for a long time, so getting Jupiter makes it much more calmer and easier. Scorpio, Aquarius is your 4th house. From there, Jupiter will aspect 10th house of career, but 4th house brings happiness, general joy, home, opportunities for you. Generally you'll feel much more happier, and you can also do something to improve where you live, whether you want to move or you want to just bring about good changes to your home. That would be excellent. Sagittarius, Jupiter is your Lagna Lord, Moon Lord. So this is a huge change for you. Jupiter goes into your third house. There is no really difficult energy here. There's no hard conjunctions or anything. So third house is self-effort, communication, and what do you want to do? So Jupiter will encourage you to expand your horizons, go into a bigger, better situations. And from the third house, it aspects your ninth house. So it will also bring good luck, good opportunities. Capricorn, Jupiter is not the best planet for you. It moves into your second house of money, but Jupiter will still bring opportunities, good idea to make savings. However, Jupiter is your 12th house ruler placed in the second house. So be very careful not to spend your way out of your savings. So be tight on that and you will enjoy this transit. Aquarius, Jupiter is in Aquarius, so you shall feel very happy. Jupiter rules 2 houses of money for you, savings and earnings, and generally whenever Jupiter comes into the Lagna, we feel very happy, moon sign, just happy, contented, and many opportunities to expand. Pisces, Jupiter is your ascendant ruler or moon ruler. So this is a 12th house transit. Jupiter blesses the 12th house as well, makes you more spiritual, look at a bigger picture of life, but also creating for the future. But what is important is to keep a tight control on your expenses, because Jupiter can make you be very big expenses or want to spend. So wait till Jupiter goes into Pisces before making major expenses. But it's a good time for charity, for spiritual pursuits, for meditation. So that is it for today. Do remember to subscribe, press the bell notification. Thank you.